Hello everyone, Psycho here, and today what a surprise, we're drafting Cube. So today's stipulation is to crush the enemies, to see them driven before me, and to hear the lamentation of the women, like Conan said in a movie once. So this pack we could just go full combo with Tassa's Oracle, but clearly you all know the Mana Crypt is just the best card around here. So we're just picking the Crypt and we can go into either artifacts or some fast deck like Bombardiers would be great with the Crypt. Let's see what we got to pick next. Okay, Kappa Cannoneer, Breach, Fire Covenant, Reprieve, Talisman. Whoa, there's a lot to pick here. Fractured is also nice with the Crypt. That's a tough one. I think I should either pick Reprieve or Underworld Breach. I think I will just take the Breach. And even if we don't get the full combo, maybe it can be used as a value piece, recursion. I don't know. Let's see. Alright. Volcanic Island, one of the best dual lands. Bloodstained Mire, also nice. Animate Dead. I love Animate Dead. That's a tough one because we can just split into many directions here. Which one is correct? I don't know. I just think the fetch is like the most universal one. Let's take the Bloodstained Mire. Let's see. Ugin is awesome with the Mana Crypt. Cameo. I think I'll just take Ugin. It can go into any deck, and this one already has some mana ramp, so we can maybe use it. Alright, Gemstone Mine, Apprentice, Once Upon a Time, Woodfall Primus for some weird combo-y stuff. Well, we have Ugin, we have Bloodstained Mire, Mana Crypt, and Underworld Breach. Nothing really combos here yet, apart from Trinket Mage, which can find the Mana Crypt. Is that enough? That's a good question. I think I'll just pick the Chandra. It's so good with Underworld Breach. Oh, I mean with the Mana Crypt, sorry. Oh, we have now Pyrogoyf, Dark Faden, and something I have never seen before. Okay, that's a red mana dork, which can deal damage. Okay, Nameseeker Goblin is great in this deck with the Ugin, but I think it might still wheel. Pyrogoyf, Dark Faden. Pyrogoyf is awesome with the Mana Crypt. And as much as I like Dark Faden, I think I will just stick to the Pyrogoyf here. A lot of great red cards in this pack. Alright, Zirda, Ballista, Lava Spur Boots, Confluence, Talisman. I mean, Talisman goes nice with the Mana Crypt, it ramps us, and those are probably the colors that we're going to play. Ballista is very nice with Ugin, Lava Spur Boots. I think I'll just pick the Talisman here. I mean, like every pick here can be justified. We have a fetch for Titania, and it's pretty early. I'll just take the Talisman. Let's see. Alright, Simeon is nice. It ramps us. Boseiju, Time Spiral, Eshki. I think I'll just take the Simeon, I guess. Alright, Tassa's Oracle came back. And we already have Underworld Breach. I think I'll just take the Tassa's Oracle. We will see if we can utilize it, but I mean, it's usually a dead card, but if we get other parts of the combo, then maybe we can utilize it. Alright. So if we have Tassa's Oracle, we want to play blue. Kappa Cannoneer is very nice. Jite is awesome with Ugin. Talisman also. Magda is good in general. But we don't have any big... Yeah, I think I'll just take the Kappa. Let's see. Shieldbreaker or Iteration. Iteration is a card advantage. A number of Shieldbreaker is just artifact removal in the body. I think I'll want card advantage in this deck. And there I'll just take Otawara. From this pack I don't want anything, I guess. I'll just take the Vindicate. Alright, Pyro or Sunset Strike Master. I'll just take Pyro. And Zirda. If we find Puzzled Monolith, I guess it's awesome with Ugin then. Alright, City of Traitors is nice. Another ramp. Orcish Lumberjack, if we were in green, is also nice. Emperor of Bones, but we don't have any big targets to reanimate. Elspeth, It's a tough spot we found ourselves in. I think I'll just pick Mana Leak and try to add some control-y parts to the deck. And then, if it wills, we can take City of Traitors. We can take one of the black cards, I think, still. We're not that deep into the color commitments yet. But I think we're definitely playing Izzet, and maybe it will be just Izzet Plus. Also, Phantasmal Image is not that bad with the Pyrogoyf. Okay, good Izzet cards, I think. Fire Ice is nice. One Ring. I think we are just simply slamming One Ring here. There's not a single better card here around. Because Nadu is awesome, Lutri is awesome. And Dark Ritual also would be great in this deck, but I think One Ring is just the best card out of the pack. No questions asked. Alright. And there, Fiery Confluence, Barrowgoyf. I mean, if we were to go for a black card, Barrowgoyf is just the best here. But if we want to stick to the Izzet theme, I think it's the best to take Miscalc here, and then just one of the big red cards on the way back. Let's try it. Miscalc is nice. Okay, we have LED for our Breach. We have Basalt for the Zirda. We have Vamp Tutor, which is awesome in general. Some artifacts. Fear of Missing Out. Very good pack for us. Smuggler's Copter is also nice. I think I'll just slam LED, because if we find the Brain Freeze, then we run a full combo then. No questions asked. Alright, then now I think Ancient Tomb is another part of mana acceleration towards the Ugin. I guess if we are to resolve Ugin, we win most of the games. Duress is also nice, but we don't have anything for black yet, so let's go for Ancient Tomb. Okay. Sicario Infiltrator is very nice. Tidebinder. Tropical if we were to like play something green, but nothing green apart from Nadu would be that interesting for us, so I think we just go on a hate them until we can resolve Kappa or Ugin or One Ring. So I'll just take Tishana's Tidebinder. Also Mindstone is worth noticing here, because if we go like Mana Crypt or Ancient Tomb into Mindstone, that's a very nice early ramp. Alright, Time Warp, Glorybringer, Screaming Nemesis, Chain Lightning. What to take here? Time Warp would be nice, but I think we need some bodies. It would be great if those bodies were cheaper than 5 mana. Maybe let's take the Screaming Nemesis, because we can sometimes just cast it turn 1. Okay, if we are to be in 2 colors, I think Arena of Glory would be nice, but we don't have that many creatures. So DRC helps us filter the top of the library. I think DRC is awesome here. Also, this is LSV cube, so I think we do not have the Demonic Consultation here to pair with our Tassas. So Tassas is only good if we find Brain Freeze. Okay, City of Traitors, another Soul Land, Phantasmal Image. I think I'll just take City of Traitors. I just want the ramp to my Ugin. Okay, now Nettle Cyst, we have One Ring, not that much. So either Rabble Master for the Mana Crypt or Fire Ice. I think I'll just take the Fire Ice for the control-ish part. Okay, Haywire Might, I mean, we can't pop it for green yet, but in some cases, it can just be very nice for like Ugin's triggers or something like that. Okay, do we go for infinite mana without an outlet yet, or do we go for trample lifelink or for discard draw? I think I'll just risk picking Basalt here, because if we find Urza pack free, that's awesome. Okay, Revoker is also great for us. I mean, Lingering Souls is a better card, but Revoker is nice because it can stop our opponents from doing stuff. Oh, Time Warp came back. I mean, we can still play it. 5 mana is not that much if you have like 3, let's assume we have 3 Soul Lands because we have Mana Crypt, Ancient Tomb, City of Traitors. Okay, it would be nice to get Underground Sea, Urza. Okay, Mana Drain. Mana Drain is awesome, I think. Also, Treasure Cruise is worth noticing. Seething Song, I guess, if it comes back, it can be good. Treasure Cruise, yeah. Plunderer. We're not through the Breach deck. Sheldog Isle also would be very nice with those big mana spells. Alright, but I will take Mana Drain it. I mean, I cannot imagine better spell to ramp up for our Ugin. That seems kind of nice. It's a type of deck I have never actually played. Okay, so we have Blue Mox. Then we have Counter Spell. And I think for us, that's mostly it. So yeah, let's just take the Mox. It was probably a double power pack. Our mana looks amazing right now. But I just need Brain Freeze now. So bad, so bad. Guys, give me Brain Freeze. Pass it to me. I need the Brain Freeze like after the coldest ice cream of my life. I got brain frozen. Give it to me. Who's passing to me? Sweetland. Sweetland, give me Brain Freeze, bro. Come on, come on. Okay, Watery Grave. That would be good. But we don't really have black cards to splash. But if we had it, we could play Chaos Defiler, which is awesome. We can also just play Sensei Stop or Caracas. So I'm not really a big fan of Reckless Stormseeker. Spyro is also very nice, but it's another double red thingy. Maybe Fairy Mastermind is not that bad of an idea. It's a flyer, it throws cards. It can be held up together with a counter spell. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, Oliphant is very nice, but Spire Bluff Canal is also fixing. I think it might wheel though. I just feel like it will wheel back. Key is kinda good with Basalt or One Ring, but I don't think it will just come up like this too often. Okay, Library of Alexandria, that could be great with One Ring, but I'm just not convinced with this card. I mean, everybody loves it, and it can be very awesome, but it requires certain playstyle from the player, and I don't feel like it's my playstyle at all. So I'll just take the Malcolm, which can help us loot, and also put some damage from the skies. All right, Lorien revealed another cycler for blue card, for blue land this time. Consider my beloved Italy, my favorite commander ever printed. But I'll just stick to Lorien. It can be utilized in both variants. So, all right, Kaito, Ponder. Ponder seems really nice here, actually. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, we got our Brain Freeze. So we have full Breach combo. I wasn't even looking at the rest of the cards. Okay, Treasure Cruise is kind of anti-synergistic with the Breach, but I think it's the best card right now for us. If something goes wrong, we can just Treasure Cruise out of it. Okay, now I believe Tendrils, no. So Griefs, Talisman, Talisman. I think I'll just take the Griefs to the sideboard. Alright, another Talisman, red black. It's not that bad, but it's not the most awesome thingy around. Night Scythe, I think Night Scythe it is. Of course we need to trim some cards, but I'm just focusing on choosing them, then we will trim it in the MTGO client. Huh. Okay, Manifold Key, I mean we can still play it, it's good with some of our cards. Okay, Sunbathed Canyon is not that bad, it can tap for red and then draw us a card. But I'll just take the Dress Down as a hate card for some of the decks. Okay. And two more. Okay, Nexus of Becoming actually might come in handy. And Satyr, of course not. Okay, that's the deck. We have Underworld Breach. We have Thassa's Oracle. We have One Ring. That sounds really nice, guys. Okay, see ya in the deck building part. Okay, so this is the pile of cards we got ourselves here. Oh, Fire Ice is still missing. I'll get it later. So basically we need to find out what is the main plan of this deck. I think the main plan of this deck is to resolve a Underworld Breach combo and win either with Thassa's Oracle or with Brain Freeze itself. Okay, we can definitely move Revoker to the sideboard. It's totally a sideboard card. Counter spells are great, Brain Freeze is a must. I don't think that Screaming Nemesis... I mean, definitely we don't need Zerda Basalt. I mean, it can be good in some cases, but we already have so many ramp and we do not have that many ways to utilize this mana. So I think it can become a backup plan sometimes, but not a main one. And we still need to make some cuts. This is like a land, this is also like a land. Alright, we need some red cards for the Pyro, or we can just move Pyro to the sideboard and just try to be like Turbo Breach, I guess. Oh, the One Ring got moved to the sideboard. That's unacceptable. Alright, we still need to make like at least 3 cuts, I guess. Yeah, we have Mana Crypt and Mox, so 3 cuts at least. So I think... And do we even need this Thassa's Oracle though? We don't have any pitchable blue spell, and if we already have a Brain Freeze, we don't need that, and if we do not have a Brain Freeze, then we cannot make so this library is empty, so let's just cut it. Then we have space for 7 more lands. And what else? Double red Pip Chandra. I think it's good. Kappa. Is Kappa necessary here? I don't think so. We don't have so many artifacts. I mean, we have some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For now, 7. I think I'll just cut Seaman Spirit Guide. We don't need so much mana acceleration. And then we're left with 14-ish lands. So 1 more cut, I guess, and we're good to go. I think I'll just cut Screaming Nemesis. Like rushing the enemy is not our plan in this deck. Okay, and now we need to add some lands. We will need mostly blue lands, and we have 9 slots, so let's add 6 and 3, I guess. Is it alright? Because Bloodstained Mire also fetches only red. Oh, Otawara is already red. So remove one island, add one mountain, and I think we're good to go. Yeah, that's the deck. We will adjust it after some games maybe. Okay, first game we have versus Sweetland, my old teammate, Nemesis, and probably like the only person even watching those videos on this channel. So hello, Sweetland. We won the die roll. So we have City of Traitors, Pyroglyph, Mountain, Mana Leak. I mean, it seems like a keep, but we need a blue source as soon as possible. Can we draw it in 2 draw steps? Let's find out. Not going to count it, but okay, let's play Mountain Pass. Because if we find a land, like any land or either island or mountain, we can play one of the 4 drops on turn 3. If we find a blue source, we can just cast Mana Leak turn 2. Okay, Mana Crypt, I guess. Okay, but the question is, do we start with the 1 ring or do we start with Pyroglyph? I think we can start with the 1 ring though. Let's draw a card. Okay, we've got an island. So next turn we can go either Pyroglyph or just draw 2 cards and find out what we draw, because that's what we should do. Okay, Wooded Foothills, the Netherglyph will grow a little bit, but I think Pyroglyph is kinda good here. Or not, because it's always the same size as Netherglyph, so it never kills the Netherglyph. Okay, they attack even though we have 1 ring protection. Alright. You're more than welcome to, my friend. Okay, but we have a lot of light loss on board, so we need to start playing the game, like seriously. Okay, what's going on right now? Time Walk. Okay. That's a nice play here, but we're still with a protection, right? Because it's until your next turn, so I don't know if it's the best idea of them. Let's find out. I don't know what I'm doing, lol. It's okay, Sweetlet, it's okay. Everybody has their pants. Huh. Did he just play Time Walk Pass? Alright. Okay, yeah, we lose 1. And then we will find out if the Tails Never Fails is true. No, we lost the flip. Okay. Tishana's Tidebinder. We can have 2, 4, 5, 6 mana. Let's draw first. Manifold Key. We can draw even more cards and generate even more mana. Oh my god. What to do? I think we have to just resolve the Pyroglyph as a blocker and then hold up Mana Leak. Can we even do that? Yeah, we can, I guess. No, we can't. Huh. What happens if we resolve Manifold Key first? We use 1 to get 2, and then it's too bad we cannot have 2 blue or 2 red. It would be better. Yeah, let's resolve the Manifold Key, I guess. Because then we can untap this. And then we still have 6 mana, but we cannot do it, so we resolve the Pyroglyph and Mana Leak. We cannot do it, so we keep the City of Traitors. That's a pretty unfortunate position for us, because we lose the City of Traitors no matter what we do actually. Huh. So I guess we just need a blocker here. No hard feelings. And just play an island. Yeah, sacrifice this. I mean, it feeds the breach, right? And then, yeah, we cannot hold up the mana leak, but still Pyrogoyf is a pretty good blocker for all the Goyfs apart from Barrowgoyf. I mean, we are still losing some life, but with a Time Warp, Chandra is actually nice here. We can... Okay, Frantic Surge. They are going to feed the Nethergoyf, so Chandra won't be able to kill it probably. I mean, playing the control game with Mana Crypt and One Ring doesn't seem like a dream. Okay, Barrowgoyf to the grave and Volborg Tyrant. Do they have a reanimation sub-theme? I think so. With the black. Huh. Liliana of the Veil. Yeah, if only we had the mana leak, right? Okay, target player sacrifices a creature, I believe. Yeah, nothing we can do. We're down to 12, down to 10, and then Mana Crypt might also hit us. I don't like it, guys. I don't really like it. Are we just going all in and then trying to draw twice to get a breach combo? I think so. Yeah, we lost the flip again. Let's draw. Okay, we got a Ponder ourselves. Okay. Untap the One Ring. Draw 4. Okay, we got LED. So, if we just find a breach from the Ponder, then we're good. And if we don't, then we are screwed. Alright. I mean, we still have to play this. And let's Ponder. Yeah, we've got a breach. Top, top, top. Don't shuffle. Okay, and now we can resolve the breach. And I think start pondering, I guess. Okay. We can also just... What else do we have here? Well, we have to recast the Lion's Eye Diamond, I guess. So exile City of Traitors, Basalt, and Mana Drain, I guess. We have to Ponder now. Exiling Chandra. Mana Leak Time Warp. We need to find the Brain Freeze, so we need to shuffle. Found the DRC. So let's crack for red. Cast DRC, exiling Tidebinder, Bloodstained Mire artifact. Sure, now let's recast the Lion's Eye Diamond, I guess. That it will be hard to do that. Okay, let's try to recast the Ponder then. Okay, graveyard, whatever it is. Okay, Fire Ice, I mean, we can just cast it to trigger the DRC, I guess. Don't shuffle. Ice. We're just tap this, I guess, because we can draw a card this way. Graveyard, whatever it is. Alright. Lorien revealed. Don't like it here. We're on such a thin ice right now. Because if we recast LED, exile 3 cards, then we won't be able to cast Ponder again, I guess. Or we will be, maybe? 1, 2, 3. Let's find out. Yeah. Graveyard. Miscalc. Sure. Tap it for blue. Then we would need to exile LED to cast the Ponder, but yeah, we have to do that. Storm count is high enough, I guess. So if we find, yeah, Brain Freeze, put on top. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I shuffled. Oh my god, I shuffled. I shuffled. Oh my god. We lost. I had a brain freeze on top. I had a fucking brain freeze on top. Damn it. Doing things automatically without thinking is not the best way to do. Okay, yeah, concede. Game 1 is for Sweetland. Do we need anything from here? I guess... Is Phyrexian Revoker even good here? We haven't seen any of activated abilities. I guess Dress Down could be alright. But to be fair, I'll just resubmit. Yeah, I had a win and I throw... That's not even worth mentioning. And yeah. I'm still going to publish it, so you can laugh at me, guys. It is as it is, you know. It's hard to be me, you know? It's hard to be me. Don't be like me. Okay, bro, come on. Side your deck. I want to play. I just want to play, not stare at my stupid deck. Actually, this Pyrogoyf is not that great here. Possibly the Dress Down would be better. Let's do this swap. Because I don't see anything else we could do here. Okay, yeah. Let's play first. We have Mana Crypt, Lion's Eye Diamond, Iteration, Treasure Cruise. I mean, this should be a pretty fast Treasure Cruise. We can also fire or ice. Yeah, let's keep that. But the biggest question here is, do we deploy a Mana Crypt turn 1 or not? I think no. Let's just cast LED and pass. LED pass seems like a correct choice here. If we draw a red source, we have Iteration, then the Mana Crypt might come in handy. If they deploy a creature, then we can just fire or ice it. If not, we're just playing a slow game. Okay, we now have Dress Down, which is alright. What's that? Oh, troll. Sure. Troll is hard to beat for good, but we can just tap it out for one turn, so if they reanimate it, yeah, then it should be alright. Huh. Treasure Cruise costs 8. Oh, still nothing. Alright. Otawara. Otawara is good versus them. We could bounce whatever they reanimate. I think I'll just cast the Mana Crypt here. And then pass the turn, and we can use all of our interactions right now. So for example, if they... Okay, Vamp Tutor. Alright. Sure. Uh-huh. Oh, Metamorphosis Fanatic. I just don't like this card, but does it... How does it work? Does it trigger on ETB? Yeah, it triggers on ETB. So let's cast the dress down, I guess. Dress down should stop it. But it's still going to be a problem as it's like a 4/4 life linker. Oh, Basalt Monolith. Okay, that's like our power bank for mana for the Treasure Cruise. That makes perfect sense. Alright, this will enter, not return the creature. We could tap it to draw a card, but I don't think it's good right now. Okay, Greenland, nothing else. Sack. Okay, 4/4. We just always lose the rolls. Okay, One Ring. One Ring is actually perfectly fine right now. Let's resolve it. Yep. Start drawing. Okay, Mountain is awesome draw here. So next turn we can do plenty of things. Oh, I thought also right now that Ice could be a nice way to just feed the grave for Treasure Cruise in the future. But the One Ring is just awesome here as it gives protection for a turn. And then we have some backup interactions still, like Otawara, and the Fire Eyes. Also Basalt might be good here, I guess. I just would love to draw Ugin right now. Okay, Rumble. Oh, Rumble would be nice in our deck. They found Liliana, Outland Liberator, Swamp, and Uro. So Uro probably stays in the grave. They will probably just take like Outland Liberator. Yeah, of course they did. And they are going to cast it and probably explode something from our board. Am I right or not? No, Oko. Oh my god. Are you taking my One Ring just now or the next turn? Huh? Oh, he cannot take it right now. So he will probably elk it? I don't know. Will you elk it? Okay. Sure. It's a nice elk. Free elk. We can get rid of Metamorphosis Fanatic and just hit the Oko for free. Let's see. What's up, buddy? My doggo came over. All right, let's see. Of course we lost the flip, we always lose the flip. Okay, Tishana's Tidebinder is so nice for Oko. Are we doing that? Because we got 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. So we can hold both ice or fire and Tidebinder. And I think it's amazing to do that. Yeah. Because we can... Yeah, we can just block with one ring, fire this, Tidebinder this. Yeah. Let's learn how to play control. I'm still not deploying Otawara, as I think we might need it at one point as a bounce spell, not as a land. Which was probably my mistake to not include an additional land for that, but it is as it is. Oh, also it's a legendary creature right now, so we can use it for free. Okay. Yeah. Let's block. Okay. And now fire. Let's do it like this. Like this. Yeah. Sure. Do they have another reanimation spell, for example? That's a good question. We're passing to Sweetland Pack 1, so he might also get like Animate Dead, which we should be able to counter using Tishana's Tidebinder, I think. Okay, Doggo probably needs something. I'll check on him after the game. Okay, Chromox. Chromox is alright. Are you imprinting anything? No? Oh, he wants to exchange. No, he wants to make it an elk. I think I don't like you elking that. I just want to counter that. So Oko loses abilities right now. And do they have a follow-up plan? Was it a bait? Was it a bait after all? That's the question. Show me what you got. Uro. Uro is... It's tough, but we have a bounce spell. So we have a way to beat it. But he's getting so much life right now. Sure, wooded foothills. Yeah. Outland Liberator, but he doesn't have any more mana to activate it. Alright. Are we going to die to our own mana crypt? Oh, finally we won a flip. Okay, Lorien revealed. So, this costs 4 mana to bounce it. Then we do not really have a follow-up. So let's start with the iteration, I guess. Okay, we found Ancient Tomb, Blasphemire, Mox Sapphire. So I guess I take the Mire and put Ancient Tomb at the bottom because we do not want to lose more life, but we can just cast this Mox Sapphire here. Bloodstained Mire, fetch, find a red land, and then we could easily 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we could just cast Treasure Cruise. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, we found a breach, but we still do not have Rain Freeze. Huh. I think I'll just hold up Mana Leak or Lorien Revealed for now, and this blocker. So this way, yeah, this way I can just hope to find the Brain Freeze. I mean, I can easily just cast something next turn. Okay, I'm not dying yet, so I don't care for this attack. I won't block because it unlocks the Oko. But Mana Leak is so weak right now due to their humongous amount of lands. Okay, it's pay free. They can pay free. Do we even bother? Do we even bother? That's the question. I don't think so. Doesn't really make any sense to counter that. Okay, what do they name? I mean, if we did that, they wouldn't be able to fire the Liberator, and now the Liberator kind of stands between us and... Okay, now yeah, it actually worked out fine. Okay, what happens? Yeah, it's countered, right? But this one is particularly strong against Underworld Breach. So we would need extra 4 mana to get rid of it. That's tough. That's really tough. Yeah, let's try Tails. Of course, we lost the flip. We're on 4 right now. I don't see this game anymore. I mean, we can fire the Lorien. Miscalc. No. Yeah, this type of deck is really hard without Black Tutors, so... Yeah, we failed. Last game I had a win, but I screwed up, and this game we got just overwhelmed by a normal pure value of the Vintage Cube non-combo deck. Okay, thanks for watching game 1. Let's see you guys in match 2. Alright, I had a small break for the dog walking, so possibly we can just not lose this game like we did with before out of just stupidity. Okay, we have a blue swords, we have a Mox Sapphire, and we have a Mana Leak, Brain Freeze. Yeah, that's a keep, I think. I mean, turn 1 we don't do nothing, but turn 2 we've got to hold up a Mana Leak or Mana Drain, which is kind of good, I would say. Okay, let's see what Katrov does. Okay, Forest, Birds of Paradise. Do we Mana Leak that? I think so. I don't want them to ramp. But if they fire like a Guide of Souls or something like that afterwards, I wouldn't be so happy. Okay, now we have Miscalc, so another one of those. We really need to find a land, but I don't feel like casting Ponder right now to find another land. I mean, I can do that next turn, but this turn I would like to hold up this Miscalc still. Let's hope they play a land and cast a free drop. Yeah, they do. All right. Let's be this control player. Okay, Ancient Tomb. It doesn't really help us because we do not have a red source, but still it allows us to cast either Tishana's Tidebinder or Brain Freeze this turn, so... Or Mana Drain, sorry, not a Brain Freeze. Why would I like to cast Brain Freeze there? Oh, they did nothing when passed, alright. Oliphant. Okay, Oliphant actually allows us to find ourselves a red source. Huh. But if we do it like this, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Okay. So find a red source this way. Fill the grave a little bit. Play this red source, and now we could either go Pyrogoy Face, which deals only 2 damage, or just pass. And if we pass, we can hold up the same stuff we held up last turn, which I really like. Okay, they just draw a card. Because next turn we can just Mana Drain, then we can maybe find something with Ponder to put this Mana Drain into. I have never seen my Ugin yet. Okay, Smuggler's Copter is nothing I should worry about, I think. I just don't care that much about it. Alright, Torch of Defiance. I would love to cast it, but I do not have another red source, so let's fire a Ponder first. Oh, OBM. Alright. OBM trigger. Then let's just Tishana's it. Yeah. OBM is just 1/1 right now. Okay, we found Underworld Breach. We have a Brain Freeze. Huh. That's awesome. Also DRC, Fairy Mastermind. I think I'll put it this way. No shuffling. So then the next turn we have Breach Brain Freeze, and we can also dig with Ponder a little bit. And also resolve a DRC maybe if we get... Well, this red source actually doesn't really matter because we won't find it, but we can definitely start doing something with Breach Brain Freeze. Alright, they Smuggler's Copter us. Sure. Draw this card. Yeah, Vimaya to the grave. Yeah, they just don't want to give us the opportunity to tap Ancient Tomb without paining ourselves. Alright, so we could easily just go Underworld Breach into Brain Freeze, or just... You know what, guys? I think we can just cast DRC this turn, then... Or just Pyrogoyf. Because we could also easily just cast DRC, hold up Mana Drain for anything they cast. Then for the next turn, we will have more mana to execute the Breach combo. I like it. And also this Mana Drain will fill up the grave a little bit, so let's do that. I'm not attacking, I don't really need to. My plan is to mill out the opponent. What you doing? Fire Covenant. Okay. Sure, I can just Mana Drain it. I'll be tapped out, but do I really care? Okay, this is our 4th type, I guess. No, it's not. Oh, it's still 3 types. All right. So they've got to hit us with Smuggler's Copter again, but it's far away from killing us, so. Let's see what they do. No blocks. Do you have a follow-up play? Yes, of course you do. Oh, god damn it, freebooter. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, but if they do that, then we get to like Pyroglyph it to get the card back. So the only thing we lack right now is the second mountain. They took the breach. Sure. Generous plunderer, yeah. Okay, yeah. We found it. So let's do this. This. Kill the freebooter. Get the breach back. Alright. Play the breach. Lose some life. I do not really care about it. Okay, surveil to the bin. And now brain freeze ourselves. Surveil into the bin. Sure. Same targets. All right. Huh. We can just cast Mana Crypt and then just surveil. Sure. And then next brain freeze should just let us find the LED. Freelance to exile. Yeah, triggers. Okay, yeah. Game 1 is ours. They have... Okay, Pyro seems very nice versus Orcish Bowmasters. Also, Dress Down is good. Should we even care about it? I mean, Time Warp is kind of lackluster here, so I could bring in Dress Down, and Pyro is hard to cast. We only have like one, I guess, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pitchable cards, because the breach is not a pitchable here. I don't think so. Just the Dress Down instead of Time Warp seems alright. Let's look at the game 2. Oh, it started raining outside. Okay, we have turn 1 DRC into turn 2 Miscalc. I love it. Okay, do they have something? Yeah. Birds of Paradise. Okay, let's cast DRC, pass, and then for the second turn we hold up Miscalc, but the tempo is on their side. They have 3 mana already. Okay, Smuggler's Copter, sure. So, oh, also a Mana Crypt. Right, I won't deploy it yet. I want to preserve as much life as I can. So we just hold the Miscalc and try to assemble the rest of the combo. Okay, Inquisition of Kozilek. Unless its controller pays 2. Okay, so no sense to cast it, I guess. Because they can pay 2. Yeah. This is a painful card for our deck. A really painful one. They took Mana Drain. Okay, so Miscalc is still open. Oh, they haven't crewed the Smuggler's Copter. Alright. Oh, they can't because it has no powers. Ha! Yeah. I'm not the smartest one around. Okay, sure, let's do that. Pass the turn, hold up Miskalk. And this game, I would love to see the Ugin. Our high-end card. Anything casting or not? No, alright. We do not have any surveillance, any dual lands. That's a pain of this deck. Okay, we have a dress down now. They do not know about this dress down. We have Otawara also. I think maybe it's a good time to cast the Mana Crypt right now. So we have more mana up and we got a Surveil trigger. Yeah, I guess so. Because then we can combine the Otawara and dress down. I don't like the City of Traitors at this stage of the game. We already have 8 mana. I mean 6, but 7 is here. Alright. No attacks. It's not worth it. Alright. They are also not getting what they want. They are drawing a card with the Horizon land. Okay. Kite Sail Freebooter. I just think I'll fire a dress down now. Why wouldn't I though? I will draw a card this way and surveil. Oh, Tishana's actually very good. That's like a single card I wouldn't like to get to the bin when playing versus them. Sure, hit me. They don't get to loot, but they get to hit us for free. Sure, sacrifice this. Yeah. Okay, we won the flip, finally. Okay, Mox Sapphire, that's actually a great card right now, because it helps us surveil. We already have 3 card types in the graveyard. Yeah, we don't need more red sources. So let's hold up our interaction. And try to dig for the breach. Or LED, or both. But breach alone should be enough. I think I'll Tishana's the looting. Yeah. We've got to play the way we use our mana somehow. Okay, they do not get to loot. But we can't block it, unfortunately. So we're going down live and the Mana Crypt is beating us also. I mean, we could always Otawara it. Oh no, yeah, we could. Okay, 4 mana, Grief. Huh. We can just miscalc it so they just take the Brain Freeze to the bin. Doesn't really matter. Do we really even care about it right now? I mean, it's a free to menace, but they can only take Miscalc or Brain Freeze, both of which really doesn't matter. Sure, go ahead, bro. Take it. Okay, and now if they do not exile our bin, if we just happen to top deck breach, we win the game. Of course, we lost the flip. Okay, we're probably losing this game. I mean, we'll just Otawara something. Beginning of combat, I guess. Grist. Huh. Grist is tough. They can kill one of our creatures. But they're just attacking, alright. I think I can still take it. Yeah. Because bouncing either of those creatures is not that great. I mean, we could just bounce this mid-combat, but don't really think it's that good. Alright. End step. Miscalc Cycle. Fairy Mastermind. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Let's deploy it. And then I think we just Otawara the Mana Crypt. And let's see. If we draw something good, we win. Okay, Treasure Cruise. That's actually very good. So we redeploy the Mana Crypt. Surveil Trigger. To the bin. Sure. Yeah. And then we Treasure Cruise for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because we need Brain Freeze and 3 more cards in the bin. So basically, yeah, we still have a lot of mana. Talisman to the bin. And then draw 3 cards. Kappa Cannoneer, Malcolm, Mana Leak. Cannoneer costs 6. We could also activate this, but this doesn't really do anything for us. So I think we hold up Malcolm Mana Leak and try to live through that turn. I don't think it's possible though, because this has to attack. So we have 2 blockers. Oh, they won't be able to kill anything using the Grist. So maybe. We'll have 3 blockers, but Grief plus Mana Crypt just kills us. And Mana Crypt doesn't really like us, so let's see. Oh, they do not activate... oh, the Smuggler's Copter lost the abilities, I guess. Alright, so let's deploy the Malcolm. So this way we can just double block the Grief. With 2 flyers, and then Tishana will just block the insect. This way we got only hit for 1. And then if we draw something good, then we live. Or win. Yeah, those those deal damage to yourself decks aren't really my thing. I'm not a BDSM guy in the Magic, at least. Okay, Fiery Confluence deals 2 damage to each opponent 3 times. So we can just Mana League, but they can pay for it. GG. Alright. Anything else we can do here? Possibly the Pyro is nice, but this deck would really like to have some tutors, and it doesn't have it. Yeah, let's just send it. Yeah. Send it back, and let's see if we can do anything with it. In the meantime, I'll just check how my team is doing. So my team is blue, and we won 2 games for now. Oh, we're losing so bad. Yeah, this time we're on the play. Okay, we have Ugin first of all, DRC, Dress down, Mana Crypt, Lorien. Yeah. Let's start with DRC because we don't have a counter spell. And the question is, do we play Mana Crypt now? I don't think so. The only upside of the Mana Crypt is like we've got to Surveil immediately and then we've got to Lorien, but we still have an island in the hand, so let's pass through this turn and make the game plan of this game to just resolve the Ugin. Is that a Birds of Paradise? Third time in a row? Yeah. I'm just like, that's how Cube works, right? But it's weird. Don't you think so? Okay, another island. I think we can just put it in the graveyard. And I guess play an island. We have 3 mana for 5. Can get 6 with Lorien. So we're so close to cast Ugin now. Just one more ramp, like anything. I guess this island would be good, but I wanted to fire Lorien anyway, so doesn't really make sense. Okay, we still have Dress Down, which might be good versus some of their creatures, like OBM maybe. No, double green. Okay, Paradise Druid, sure. Straight from Paradise, I guess. Okay, this way we will just put the sorcery into our graveyard. Oh, we can just deploy Kappa. And I actually like it. So Surveil. Miscalc. Guess we don't need that. Sure, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And then if we draw a mana source of any sort, we just go Ugin. Okay, Witherbloom. Do they have a Chain of Smog? God damn it, not holding up this Dress Down killed us, yeah. Oh, this is not my day for drafts, I guess. Yeah, that's match 2. Round 3, maybe this weird combo deck of ours now gets a better chance. So we have Island Ponder, Lorien revealed, and One Ring. I think I have to keep it. Our opponent this time is JBV. He's playing Lutri. Do we have any more information about his deck? I don't think so. Yeah. Alright. Tap land. So we just go land, ponder, try to find another land. Okay. Mox Sapphire Mountain. Manifold Key. Yeah, they are all good cards for us. So I just think I want to have the mountain on top. Don't shuffle, please. Then for turn 2, we have this to hold up Malcolm or Miscalc. And also a Lorien, so we have guarantee the One Ring on Pyrogoyf next turn. Yeah, I like it. So if they cast something, we go for Miscalc. If not, we go for Malcolm. No, so we go for Malcolm here. And also, okay, they're fresh start. All right. I don't really care about it. Malcolm is not really important in my deck. Yeah, so we can either go for the One Ring I think is the best here. Unless they have like a Force of Will. Oh, they have Daze. Oh my god, I haven't played around the Daze. God damn it, and now I'm left without a counter spell for their turn. And they got this value from Undercity Sewers. Oh my god. Okay, but right now I think I'll just go Pyrogoyf, holding up Miskalk. It's 4 damage, so it's a lot. Think this can close the game pretty quickly. Okay, Carnage Interpreter. I'll just miscalculate. I don't want it to go into the way of my Pyrogoyf. Yeah, alright. We could just cast Kappa Cannoneer or Puzzled Monolith. Oh, this just goes away. I forgot, of course. Do I need this Kappa here? Or just... yeah, that makes perfect sense actually, because this way I can then cast Basalt, so it gets counter and unblockable next turn. Sure. Swing for 5. And then we have a lethal on board for the next turn. Okay, the frog can be 5/6, so... oh, Mana Drain. Love it. I guess I'll just swing with both. If they have a way to do something, then you're welcome. You can also dump your whole hand. Sure. Okay, but it can be just as big to... okay, they were flooded so much they wanted this Carnage Interpreter to just get rid of the lands. Alright, if they get any good spells right now, we have a Mana Drain for them. Okay, flying. They want to draw a card, sure. Go ahead. I don't have a flyer anymore due to this fresh start. Alright, down to 11. Do you have anything right now? No. Alright. They have a frog, so probably some graveyard stuff. Okay, I think Phyrexian Revoker is good for the frog. So let's just take the Revoker and I think cut the Time Warp again, and that's it, I guess. Let's see, that would be great for the honor of my team, because I claimed to crush the enemies and now I'm just being crushed all the time. Okay, we have Ancient Tomb into Talisman of Creativity. I like it. We just need to keep in mind they have this loot tree, which might be the key part of their winning or losing. Okay, Watery Grave tapped. Bubble, alright. Oh, even better now, because we go Ancient Tomb, Talisman, and Ponder. I mean, we lose a lot of life, but this is the theme of our deck, right? Okay, Mana Drain, Basalt Monolith, Ugin. So we put it this way, so Ugin is the last one, so we just have Mana Drain, and then we can use it to ramp up. If we get another blue source somehow, we're not going to, but it's still like 2, 3, 4 plus Basalt, it's Ugin. Okay, that's good enough, I guess. So let's just play the fetch. And do I need to deploy the manifold key right now? I don't think so. It's good after the Ugin, I think. Alright. Let them hit us and mana leak whatever they cast. I can't fetch because Ugin is on top, so that would be so bad. They're not casting anything, alright. Now we can fetch. Are we going for it, knowing they have days? I don't think so. But I would love to have another blue source though. Okay, let's just do it this way. Then just this way, I guess. Alright. So next turn we can just cast Ugin and exile the Psychic Frog and start gaining life, drawing cards. And this turn we can just mana leak something or just ice the frog. I don't think I need to ice the frog right now. Yeah. Alright. Loot 3 to hand and pass. Alright. If they don't have a Force of Will, because even Days doesn't do it right now. Alright, so let's do this. This. Yeah, so we have 5, 7, Ugin. Exile the Froggo. And then I think I just need life, because the mana won't do anything, and life in the card does do something. Okay, we're saving this to exile something. We can still hold up mana leak or ice. That's good enough. This game looks fine right now. They have loot 3. Evolved Sleeper is okay. Are they casting anything? No? Alright. Oh, City of Traitors, even more mana. Yeah, that makes perfect sense, I guess. Okay, cast Mox Sapphire, exile the Sleeper. Draw a card. Gain free life. Mana Crypt. Okay, that's our next exile spell. So now we've got to hold up Malcolm, Tishana, everything, like everything from our hand. So flash creatures, counter spells, tap, deal damage. We can do all of it. In some combinations, of course, not all at once. You can also untap Basalt. Okay, loot 3. Just mana leak that, I think. Or mana drain. No, I think mana leak should be good enough here. So let's do it like this. So loot 3 is countered now. Yes. Fortunately, minus 11 doesn't really do much in this deck. Okay, we can untap Mox Sapphire and just mana drain it. I think that's what I'm going to do. We lose a lot of life, but Ugin is also healing us, so... Corpse Dance. Huh. Yeah, I guess so. But I can still exile it. It has haste, but... Fatal Push, Snuff Out, Island. Yeah, that's not the best combination of cards against my deck. 5/5, yeah. Hitting Ugin. Won't kill it, so... I don't really care. They have a lot of clues right now. We have a Breach and 10,000 mana. So I think gain free life, draw a card. Chandra, yes, Chandra please. So double red, some mana from the pool to use. Exile the top card, I guess. Brain freeze, okay, we've got it. blue and colorless. All right. Can I get red mana for Underworld Breach? Not really. So I'll just need to pass the turn. But I have a combo ready if they don't exile my grave, so it should be alright. They can draw some cards, but I can also react somehow to what they do. I mean, I have only one colored pip, either red or blue. But that should be enough, actually. Lack of red sources might be a problem in this deck. Oh, opponent says, my current strategy is to deck you. I see no flaws and I will take no questions. Alright, bro, you can try to. Are you casting anything? Collective Brutality. An instant or sorcery they can take from us, so we only have one. Instead of giving it to them, I will just cast Ice and draw a card. So I'll just tap their Watery Grave, I guess. Oh, Lorien revealed, so they can take the Lorien, but I don't think so. I'll just lose some life. Okay, you can look at my hand now. Opponent says GG's, and yeah, we won the match finally. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you next cube.